Post-mortem of 13 people killed in yesterday's encounter with suspected Kuki militants in Technopal district conducted at Jenims today. Armed miscreants opened fire several rounds of bullets towards Pukhao Santipur, a Meitei village under Sagolmang police station in Imphal East district last midnight. Nupi Samaj in coalition against drug and alcohol condemned state cabinet's decision taken yesterday to legalize liquor in Manipur. Mass missed call campaign for inclusion of Meitei community in Scheduled Tribe list of Indian Constitution crossed target of 5 lakh missed calls. And Myanmar junta leader calls upon armed ethnic groups involved in battling against Myanmar's ruling military to solve their problems politically. Hello and welcome to Impact News. So watching Primetime English Bulletin, I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, the news in details. Post-mortem of 13 cadres of a Meitei insurgent group who were killed yesterday in an encounter with suspected Kuki militants in Technopal district was conducted today at Jenims morgue. The encounter reportedly took place around 9 a.m. at Laithu village near Saibold. Police recovered the 13 bodies and brought them at Jenims morgue last evening. People thronged the hospital to pay their tributes to the deceased individuals, suspected to be cadres of People Liberation Army, PLA, of Revolutionary People's Front, RPF. Marketplaces in Imphal city, including Pauna Market, were shut down today morning. The demise of 13 individuals in an encounter at Laithu village in Technopal district yesterday. Shops owners ceased work for the day, putting down shutters onto their shops since 10 a.m. It may be mentioned that the prevailing Manipur violence, the Technopal encounter is one with the highest number of mass killing of Meitei people, followed by the KANEL incident which claimed the lives of 10 Meitei people. Most of the deceased persons were teens and some young adults. Heavily armed suspected Kuki militants reportedly opened fire several rounds of bullets towards Pukhao Santipur, a Meitei village under Sagolmang police station in Imphal East district last midnight. No casualties were reported in the gun attack. However, one hand-pumped drilling vehicle and houses were damaged in the incident. Narrating the incident, a local man named Naucha said that security forces are not present in Pukhao Santipur area round the clock as the village is sparsely populated. He said armed Kukis launched the attack from the Changshang Kuki village. He said there are no village volunteers in the area and they have no means to defend themselves. Naucha said the armed miscreants stopped firing only after a team of Assam Rifles arrived at the scene and retaliated. He added that 2 teams of 18 Assam Rifles led by their commandant Colonel Akash rushed at the site and provided protection to the villagers.
Kukina capture mo kuji, ujian channel le kui leveraging mayang kara kui tabuk suna busule. Disito hotel capture mo kuji mematan kamu channel mo tamida. Sarme pangi kamu na laga kuji bong kape kuki jinje mataklom da loilom chekana gre tos toroka moi fire ga chena bo kona bo kuji ure adu matunga jangkana dra sarme pangi timani lakpira ka kuji sarakas ke lona timani lakpire kui mafam je sangi mafam da I matamda I center ga makha nga press ki kamu sinau jing unare adigi hairi pose mayam saungna da khona da mayam ti lairamme hairi mafam je saungna da kai khara haire kukina kapling rangi haiba lan kapi buse koi haiba ina 소리바 와히 하이도키비제 이 레리바 거기 마카드 레르미 뭐 얌지나 몹차갈라가 사우나 레르미 마당이다 CCG 하이나라 부득이 하이도키고 험는지 나롱기고 험는 때도 사라카스나 거기 조금 땡 방비래.
All Manipur Women's Social Reformation and Development Samaj, Nupi Samaj and Coalition Against Drug and Alcohol KADA condemned State Cabinet's decision taken yesterday to legalize liquor in Manipur by sidelining the Manipur Liquor Prohibition Act 1991. Speaking to media at KADA office in the Palace compound today, Nupi Samaj President T.H. Ramani slammed the government for approving legalization of production, manufacture, possession, export and import, transport, purchase, sale and consumption of liquor instead of solving the prevailing Manipur crisis, which has persisted for more than 7 months.
Mama China Ashok Shagama Matamna Laura Potina, Harangi like a Yurang Bahidra, War Matamasita, you want my yare, Tak my yare, my Apanama, I coin a Lafoy and a hiding here, Lambda Masibu, Ima Ibian Chingana Lau, Jerisibu Mama, Shidra. Masano Shidra, Madam them to go, Lakshan Laktana, and okay, but they watana, Shiriba Mayam, Lairiba, Opisasing, Mantri Mandon, Shibu Karim, the Kambi Drava, Hujing Maksum, I am Shidra Kamnasibu, Moibush, Amuka Yupita, the Numai and Eva.
KADA General Secretary Gich Chandra Mangang condemned the ruling government for forcefully trying to legalize liquor despite strong opposition from various quarters. He recalled that State Cabinet on September 20, 2022 tried to legalize liquor in Manipur, but it was opposed by Nupi Samaj, KADA and other civil bodies who took out various forms of agitation. He said the government's decision will be detrimental for the state. Gich Chandra said government should rather strive to make the Manipur Liquor Prohibition Act 1991 more impactful, else the society will be drowned in intoxication in the near future.
Part of drug oiba use state in legalized over taragadi war on drug campaign fail over tabani state ki drug policy issue fail over tabani government na masi yamunna confirm thoi adagi mu decision am lowre basi kari dam ka lowri bano government na ujaba merits me am madu me ham do hana thamam thoe adu sunan nattabi da hekta muknare natraga CSO na thinge natraga mena pabi na thinge ha na ta ngam bani khoin tawning tawani ana adu poto leragadi lebak se democracy natre dictatorship ka chamanare phai natraga phati ejidi me am da thamgadabani kada na Sabandi, Hoimasina, Nupi Samana, Yugi Dana Tore, Havaganda, Paknagata Paknaroidra, Hosile films, Manipur Kaiviaro Havaga, you legalize the Wearo Havas, Anigi, difference living in a Hoshu, Madugi, Portu Yankanda, Tasuk Sang with a home Amoi, Pura suspend or Laki Nadu, films, Sendu Hodragadi, government gives the Yaki don't such Kerni can begin a Sigi press conference. I put
The mass miscall campaign for inclusion of Meitei Meitei in the scheduled tribe list of Indian Constitution has crossed a target of 5 lakh. The month-long campaign from November 20 to December 20 was initiated by Meitei Meitei Tribe Union, World Meitei Council and Kangleipak Kanbalub. MMTU appeals to the masses to continue giving missed calls till the end of the campaign. Speaking to media at the MMTU office in Soibam Laikai Wangkai Kuno today, the Union Secretary of Administration Mutum Churamani Meitei said people have so far given 5,85,000 missed calls, which is a huge achievement for the campaign. He credited everyone in the state for the success. Churamani added that duration of the mass miscall campaign may be extended if required. Speaking to media, KKL Secretary Yu Chingkai Nganba said the demand for scheduled tribe status by Meitei Meitei community is constitutional. He appealed for participation from those who are yet to give their missed calls to help realize their goal. Chingkai Nganba also sought support from the MLAs and ministers.
अखोई के टारगेट सी यौरे हरगसु लेप कदरा हाइबा वाफम अमा मियामना थंबिरमगनी अदुबो अखोइना हौजिक मपान गी मणिपुर द लैरिबा अदुगा मालेम गी तोंगान तोंगान मफम द लैहिबा अतोपा कंट्री सिंग द लैरिबा मैतै सिंग हाइरिबा सिंग सिसु अदुम अखोई सपोर्ट तौबिरकपा मयाम सि लैबनिना मैक्सिमम अखोई टारगेट सी हेंतु ओगसु मैक्सिमम ꯀꯣꯜꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯛꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯖꯕꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯗꯤꯁꯦꯝꯕꯔꯒꯤ ꯗꯦꯠ 20 ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯏꯞ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯃꯥꯟꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯆꯠꯊꯅꯕ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯔꯛꯄ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯠꯊꯥꯡꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ
ꯃꯤꯇꯩꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯇꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯔꯦ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯁꯔꯚꯥꯏꯚꯦꯜꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯁꯦꯗꯨꯜꯒꯤ ꯂꯤꯁꯁꯦ ꯆꯟꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯖꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯌꯥꯗꯕ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡꯅꯁꯨ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯁꯦ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯈꯪꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯑꯥꯏꯟꯅ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯗꯤꯃꯥꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯌꯥꯅꯤꯡꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯅꯁꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯃꯤꯁꯀꯣꯜꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯔꯥꯏꯐꯥꯎꯇ ꯌꯥꯅꯤꯡꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯅ ꯑꯦꯁ ꯇꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤꯃꯇꯪ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯚꯥꯞ ꯇꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯅ ꯑꯦꯁ ꯇꯤ ꯆꯟꯕꯗ ꯀꯩꯝꯇ ꯀꯥꯏꯕ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯇꯪ ꯚꯥꯞ ꯇꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ.
Political activist Maheshwar meet with Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment Ramdas Atwale in New Delhi today and apprise the two leaders of the prevailing unrest in Manipur. He met them on the backdrop of winter session of Parliament which started yesterday. Maheshwar Talnaujam urged them to suspend SUPAG with Kuki militants. In response, Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh assured that he would address the matter to Union Home Minister. Via video conferencing, Maheshwar Talnaujam informed media that he had also urged the two leaders to immediately deploy paramilitary forces in vulnerable peripheral areas of Manipur. He said the Defence Minister told him that Indian Air Force planes are not being utilized for destruction of illegal poppy cultivation as it may further build more tension among two varying communities, and also keeping in view that the state government is already destroying illegal poppy cultivation on war footing. Maheshwar Talnaujam said nevertheless he appealed the Rajnath Singh to utilize Air Force planes to destroy poppy cultivation for the sake of youths in the state. Maheshwar Talnaujam said he also urged the Defence Minister to swiftly declare ITLF, Kotu and World Cookie Zoo as illegal groups. People staged protest meet at community hall in Wangkai, Ningthim, Pukrimapal today condemning the assault and intimidation of one Athokpam Chinglemba from Wangkai, Ningthim, Pukrimapal by unidentified gunmen. Nupi Kunai Chowkhat Kanglupt, Ayang Laima Women's Welfare Association and League of Fellow Patriots Wangkai Ningthim Pukrimapal Imphal jointly staged the sit-in. Taking part in the protest meet, Athokpam Babita said some unknown armed miscreants came at their residence yesterday afternoon and started assaulting her husband. She demanded clarification from whomsoever concerned regarding the incident.
Ngarang si numiyung mamatong ay puro Athokpam Chinglemba luwang mangonda miyoy khara laaga phuwa amadi nungwei namana singba khujukulai puthokna mangonda treaton tawbiramba si kari maramgi damak kaidobogi tawbiribano taseng na haujing Manipur gi chiraba matam kallaba lan gi marak saida ekoi maitai masen sumaina tawnabagi mahuta ekoi amaga nungsi sanana lan si mai pakna honabana choba maram oipham thokpura haina khanje do mangonda hoji tawbiramba se thmoi songna magi loina bi ama oina yam nungaijade sugumba ki akhangse lekai mipum khudimakta amu han thokpi gano haina nong khurumjari.
Indigenous Peoples Organization Manipur IPOM welcomed the peace agreement signed between UNLF led by Bombay with the government of India as a new chapter in the history of Manipur. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, IPOM President Advocate Y. Devadatta lauded Chief Minister Nonthabam Birendra for his role in bringing the peace back. He said end of violence doesn't mean surrender, rather it's a strategy, adding that different strategies are required to reach one's goal. Devadatta said IPOM held a People's Convention on October 29 and decided to form a peace commission to facilitate political dialogue with Government of India and appealed for public support.
political dialogue sathariba amaga maduda saruk yariba adugumba state actor aduga anidugi maraktu de leiba mong matawado non state actor adu madu surrender tawre haina lawba yaroi sangkin gaduriba political dialogue asida ebak miyamna kari pamagi haibase apa madu de news sangkin doise aduna aikoina taliba lauribu kholawse yamna honorably the government honor tawbe aba aikoida mangjadaba permanent tawbe solution problem bi haisa adum lambi sing ado adugumba phongthang ado ko miyamgi mandate ki matungina sapun thoina khali aduna hariba koino semga doriba peace commission peace committee asida su landam sikile biriba reisa sing yawbidana tengbang bidana aikoi se spectator amona leibna ta bai tar yewu sida aikoi saruk yari ko yawsilaga permanent solution ama progna bonabada miyam puno maki patengdo nijabani.
Koiring led UNLF refutes the deadline given to 12th members by media coordinator of Bombay led UNLF in connection with an internal conflict of the outfit which occurred in 2020. Press note from the Central Committee of Koiring led UNLF refutes allegation of not abiding the outfit's constitution charge by media coordinator of Bombay led UNLF. It said all internal conflicts of UNLF were settled abiding the outfit's constitution. It also says the Central Committee comes to a befitting conclusion of the June 2020 internal conflict of UNLF based on evidences provided by the Case Inquiry Commission. Jiribam District Police Team led by Special Mobile Patrol Unit in charge SIA Krishna arrested 4 miscreants including 2 women in possession of 254.52 grams of contraband drugs during a frisking operation along National Highway number 37 at Liangpokpi area near Phaitold village yesterday evening. They were traveling in a Maruti Gypsy vehicle registration number MZ01D3497 from Imphal side towards Jiribam. Arrested persons are drivers of the vehicle, 41-year-old Semin Thang Haukib from the Thingtong Laijang near Kotland village, Vietnam Kulend, Kangpokpi district, 35-year-old Ngamkho Lal Haukib of Wakan village near Laitan Pokpi Sagolmang, 37-year-old Nengza Hat Khongsai and 45-year-old Naikho Hai Kipgend from the Dampi Moljang village, Churachandpur district. Police found 10 soap kept containing brown color powder suspected to be contraband drug, each from the left and right doors of the vehicle. Mobile phones used by the accused persons, including SIM cards, were also seized from their possession in the presence of executive magistrate and witnesses. Jiribam Police Station has registered a regular case under ND and PS Act. A combined team of Churachandpur District Police, 9th Assam Rifle and 154 Battalion BSF recovered fake country notes and various armed during search operation at the Howlenzang village in Churachandpur district this morning. Impact News sources said the team recovered 6 fake currency note of 200 denomination, 3 local made single barrel gun, 1 local made pistol, 2 country made improvised long range heavy mortar, 1 tear gas gun, 2 live rounds of 9mm ammunition, 1 tear smoke celled soft and 2 tear smoke celled CS. Proscribed People's Revolutionary Party of Kanglei Park Pre-Park condoled demise of Angom Surchandra Singh alias Purimba, who had served as cadre of the outfit's armed group Red Army. Press statement signed by Pre-Park Department of Publicity and Propaganda Publicity Officer Mangal Kuman said Purimba passed away from an illness after undergoing treatment for some time at 707th Mobile Battalion of Red Army. Through the press statement, Pre-Park pays respect to the departed soul. Small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Myanmar junta seeking political solution to armed conflicts with ethnic groups. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Trevi Hospital Langol Laimanai Lamdam Sida Aruba Laina Kaya Lying Bagi Awaba Kokanaba Hotnaduna Lakli. ABPMJAY DCM Haisigi Kudong Chava Pizabatanatana Government of Manipur Nasu Trevi Hospital Bu Cancer Lying Gidamak Surgical Oncology Masu Medical Oncology da Ampanel Tauri. Adongi Haksel Gidamak Trevi Hospital na Lepli.
Mahindra Company amadi Holland Country gi HZPC Company ga punna tissue culture tauraga semlakpa asingba aluchara makhal sing chahini pachupna lobuk hanghalagumsi mission amaga loinana puzarakliba aluchara ngasimak machelva agro Mahindra tractor malom bazar da lengthok piraklo adongi darkar oiba aluchara lobi hawro thazin bi hawro Vandia International School, Guwahati ki ningthi sarabama from the Lairiba, Vandia International School asi state-of-the-art infrastructure Lairiba, premier residential co-educational school amani. Laiba asi ki tongan ba mafam singdegi lakpa qualified oiraba faculty na school asi ki mahiroi singda takpi tambiduna world-class education ki kudong chaba piri. Co-curricular activity kunito sporting discipline taranipan amadi air-conditioned boarding ki facility Lairiba school asida class 4 degi 12 fawa tamdingba mahiroi singna contact number 894-809-1939 da aku pemarol kami bayagani.
Akari.
Washing machine lam tayong jagay.
Yani apam badum yang biyo.
No offer delay bro.
Koi choice di offer tung wai siya na zani.
Dawag di this day delay bro TV sing this day da medium mo iba size ni yung jagay to pala.
Makal kuding gilo ipangani da. Koi medyo hapna pijari bo offer siya koi 45% fawo dum offer lagi. Sigi side by side ki free sim lobo madam jana. Koi sigi double blow jay. Sigi mo free da happy.
Yang pare ni
Langshin Bidao, Pena Departmental Store, Sagolban, Mabudo Mantri Laikai, Salam, Awang Laikai, Shanghai Tel Road, Miam Gidamak Pangbigani, Tongan ba items sing, grocery, cosmetics, cookeries, household appliances, furniture sing, Apaba Makalki product sing, washing machine, freeze, mattress namade, Laitengi Oiba Makalkagi items sing, Ataba Mamalda, heavy discount pijari, loan gi Kudong Javasu pijari.
Manipur gi ahanba dedicated cancer hospital AOI Babina Speciality Hospital da medical oncology, surgical oncology, advanced operation theater ga loinana cancer patients sing da affordable cost da mapung faraba care pisari side effect hantaba Manipur gi ahanba Linic Halcyon radiation machine gi kudong chaba pangbigani cancer khangdoknaba amasung stage lepada sizinaba PET CT scan machine so hospital asida lady tumor board phamduna patient singi laying pathapta ahenba kudong chaba loinana health card ki kudong chaba su bizari mayam gi damak AOI Babina Speciality Hospital, Sajiwa, Kabisoi, Imphal East.
Welcome back after the break. You are watching Prime Time, the English Bulletin, and moving on with our bulletin. Myanmar Junta leader Min Aung Hlaing has called on armed ethnic groups involved in an offensive against Myanmar's ruling military to solve the problem politically. According to Myanmar state media report on the Tuesday, the leaders warned that if armed organizations keep on being foolish, residents of the relevant regions will suffer bad impacts. So it is necessary to consider the lives of the people, and those organizations need to solve their problems politically, discarding their naughty moves. The junta is facing coordinated offensive near the borders with China, India and Thailand, and according to analysts, it is the biggest threat to its ruling since it seized power in 2021. Clash have raged across Myanmar's northern Sang state and spread to other regions after an armed alliance of the three ethnic groups launched surprise attack known as Operation 1027 against the military in October 27 this year. The Supreme Court allows three options to hundreds of displaced students who fled Manipur in the wake of violence. They can attend online classes at Manipur University itself from different parts of India, or they can pursue their studies either at Assam University, Silchar or Northeast Hill University, Shillong. A bench headed by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud on Monday issued the order in a plea for relocating 284 students students affected by Manipur violence to different central universities where they could continue their studies. The court also said the process of relocation of the students should be made within 2 weeks to make their choices to the nodal officer appointed by Manipur University. Details of the nodal officer shall be placed on Manipur University website. Any students desirous of admission to any of those 2 universities may approach the nodal officer who shall facilitate the admission and relocation. The bench also said the apex court-appointed Mittal committee may examine further alternatives to accommodate the students so that their academic career is not affected on account of the present situation. Session Judge Imphal West today heard the anticipatory bail plea made by Kangleipak Maira Chief Editor W. Samjoy in connection with an FIR filed against him by BJP Manipur Pradesh Vice President L. Minavanta over a news piece published in the newspaper. After listening to submissions by the Chief Editor's consult, the Sessions Judge came to the conclusion that there are chances of the Chief Editor being arrested. However, whether to gain anticipatory bail or not will be decided only after getting a report from the Imphal Police Station, OC. 9 women leaders of Imagi Maira who were detained for interrogation by police were released on Monday around 11 p.m. The women leaders thronged Manipur Legislative Assembly complex yesterday seeking response from assembly officials regarding measures taken against 10 Kuki MLAs who are demanding a separate administration. Imphal Police team asked the women leaders for a meeting with Imphal West SP and they were later released late evening. One of the leader of Imagi Maira El Somi said police detained them without any reason. Later, police informed that they had been detained over a statement made by one of their representatives on November 22nd. The statement reportedly condemned the government for announcing 10 lakh rupees compensation each for those killed in Manipur violence and accusing government of not taking action against atrocities committed by Kuki miscreants and exerting power on mighty civilians instead of protecting them.
Kuki MLA Tarasina, Moina, Pepper, the Kaida, Akoisi, Kuki, the Maktani, Akoi Secretary P. the Bayaro, Habematam the Su, Tumina Lagiba, Mogi Matate, Karigumba, Excellam the Lokataba, Karigumbam the Wangangi the Basi, Akoisu the Mayama Malay, the Wagino, Moi the Excel Lokotri say, Hibegi, Yam the Pien the Bamakoido Isada, Wahanga, Koi Hangzaraga, Koyosi, Maite Praza, Adadia Koisi, Taminariba, Akoiza, Biza Kaidanga, Naga, Maite Pangan, Akoisi Awaba Pibam, the Sumtamduri Brava, Kuki. Sum Kujob Karasum Tauraga, Moja Sum Lay Dori Bravinida. Akwai Moy Makada Lay Dori Bra. Akwai no Wayama Hibeda, Akwai Pado Gitaneva. Cookie Singuna Hibeda, the MLA Taraduna Hiba, Cookie, Naharon Singuna Hiba, and the Sansan Singuna Hibeda, the Karim excellent Aquila Udeva. See Akoyam Pende.
Meyangi Luching Puril Oja Shubham Akaba Manipuri Maitei Mayek Ningshink Mana will be awarded to highest scorer for Maitei Mayek subject in class 10 examination conducted by BOSM starting this year. An agreement was signed between award donor Maitei Irol Iegloina Shilol Apunbuluk Milal Kanglei Park and Border Secondary Education Manipur at BOSM office in Babupara today. Milal President Khaidem Ingocha Maitei said the award will be given in memory of Oja Chengshiba Makaba and recognition for his contributions in promoting Maitei Mayek, indigenous customs and traditions and unity of hills and valley. The award carries a cash prize of rupees 10,000 rupees. For this year, the award was presented to Christina Nongthombam, daughter of N. Iboshana and N. Mala from the Sabal Tongma Mamang Laikai for scoring cent% in the subject. She is a student of Nawa Sindam Sang Thaubal Khetri Laikai. VOSM's chairman Akham Joy Kumar appreciated Milal for its contribution in promoting the language. Nongdon Larimbi Development Association warns indefinite shutdown of Imphal Ziri Road National Highway number 37 from December 13th if relevant authorities failed to resume construction of 5 culverts and the road stretch along KANEL oil pump Manning in Patsoi Part 1 between Patsoi Lamkai and Langching Achauba Manning Laikai by December 12th. Fresh note from the association said a joint meeting of Nongdon Larimbi Development Association, Youth Welfare Club and Women Development Association Patsoi Part 1 was held on December 3 and resolved the same. World Soil Day 2023 was observed at ICAR Manipur Center in Lamphilpat, Imphal today. ICAR Research Complex for Northeast Region Manipur Center and ICAR Krishi Vigyan Kendra Chandal Churachandpur, Imphal West, Tamilong and Ukrul jointly organized the event. Speaking on the sideline, soil scientist Dr. T. Basanta said World Soil Day aims to spread awareness on the conservation of soil fertility. He said that the first World Soil Day was observed on December 5, 2014 following approval of the 68th session of United Nations General Assembly. Dr. Basanta said Manipur is witnessing soil infertility owing to deforestation and excessive use of chemical fertilizer. He urged farmers to adapt organic and natural farming methods to conserve soil and get healthy crops. Imphal West Upadaksha Laishram Bobby, ICAR Manipur Center had Dr. Ram Gopal Laha, ICAR Manipur Center Principal Scientist Dr. I Megha Chandra, ICAR KVK Chandal Programs Coordinators of Churachandpur, Imphal West, Tamilong and Ukrul subject matter specialists and farmers attended the event. Distribution of soil health card to farmers, prizes to students, winners of competitions on World Soil Day and interaction programs marked the day.
Maruina Lomi Singda, Kanganjaning Bahagardi, Lebagase, Kogi, Putki, Pudimak Chariba, Koliba, Kogi, World City Labor, Mikudimak, Lebaktagi, Putoga, Chinjaki, Putoga Sabani, Aduna, Lebagase, Koi Lechazi Pandaviade, Nasi, Koina, Panjapta, Karida, Hana, Pazana Putomba, Mahi Marong Singja, Nasi, Soelese, Saline Oselapa, and the Gimasi, Dead Oselapategi, Koi, Lebaxi, Mangtare Eboko, Masi Mangtarak Pasik, Kandaviade, Amadi, Koina Harsi, Happy Hedna Hari, Sipunta Tadopadi, Yabang Manate, or whatever Koi Harase. Tamna Kogi Sinabase, Niom Chumna Sinaraga Tamna Handa Biraga, Equing asi FYM, Santisang Har Sina Karakara Yanjalaga, Nasi Kona, Nasi Degina Tahi Tarakuni Matunda, Kogi Harsi Tadokuna, Koina, completely organic on Katpang Namnabagi Damagi, Levaki Kanavase, Masisu, Kogi agenda, Mamaneva, World Soil Days.
Central Agricultural University Imphal College of Agriculture Semba also observed World Soil Day 2023 at the college campus today on the theme Soil and Water, a Source of Life. College Dean Professor Indira Sarangtem gave resourceful insights on the need to conserve soil fertility. She called upon farmers to opt for organic and natural farming methods instead of using harmful chemical fertilizers and also raise awareness on the wise uses of water. Taking part in the event, Department of Agronomy, Professor L. Navachandra, Department of Horticulture, Professor U. Chauba, and Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding, Professor N. Brajendra, also stressed that natural farming will bring forth sustainable agriculture. Poster competition for post-graduation and PhD students on this year's theme was held and the winners were felicitated on the occasion. District Mission Management Unit Vishnupur and Department of Panchayati Raj and Rural Development launched social mobilization campaign under the aegis of Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission MSRLM and Kiamba Ningsing Sanglant Vishnupur today. Speaking on the occasion, State Mission Director N. Bandana urged beneficiaries to avail the benefits provided by MSRLM to women self-help groups to boost income. She said NRLM is spearheading its movement across the country to enhance economy and livelihood. Self-help group members attended the program. Fungyo Baptist Church (PBC) crueled, resents and disowned the unsolicited and irrational misuse of PBC named PBC logo, letterhead and unreasonably claimed the name of Mother Church of Manipur by a breakaway Christian fellow members. In a press conference held at PBC Conference Hall Thangre today, PBC made it clear that using of PBC logo letterhead PBC is illegal. Board of Trustees of PBC said the name of Fungyo itself depicts and signifies the location and originality where it stands tall since 1901. They said PBC is the Mother Church of Manipur and it is neither the Mother Church of TBCA or TNBC. Second Foundation Day of None District Working Journalists Union was observed at the Longmai None District headquarters today. Speaking on the occasion, District Forest Officer None Napoleon Romney lauded the media fraternity for rendering distinguished service facing odds and challenges. He assured of extending his help in opening an office building and the press club of the union at Longmai. He also encouraged the union to publish a newspaper in None District. None District Working Journalists Union President G. Fuhailong, General Secretaries Agui Kamei, Vice President C.K. Thuanre and the union trustee Treasurer Blessing Gangmei attended the event. Parikshit Thogdam from the Uripok Chairap Maning Imphal West District was conferred the Director's Shield for the Best Officer Trainee of the Northeast cadre during the valedictory ceremony of two-year IAS Professional Training for the IAS Best of 2021 on the 2nd of December. The ceremony was chaired by Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Parikshit, who had secured 60th rank in UPSC Civil Services Examination 2020, is currently posted in the Assam Meghalaya cadre. All Manipur Arts and Culture Students Union condoled the demise of renowned folk artist Pukhrambam Thoinu. Press note from the union informed that a condolence meet was held at the union head office in Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy campus, Imphal, wherein union members observed a 2-minute silence praying for eternal peace for the departed soul. Winter blankets have been distributed to inmates of the various relief camps open in Thoubal district. Laurembam Raghu and his family from Thoubal Thokpam Kunau has provided 90 blankets to displaced people who are taking refuge at Lamding Higher Secondary School relief camp. Ramakrishna Mission Babupara Imphal has also distributed various relief materials for displaced people in Vishnupur district. The mission has distributed winter blankets, plastic mats, plastic sheets and daily essentials to inmates of the Kwakta Sericulture Training Institute Relief Camp and the Sai Complex Relief Camp Utlo. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at headlines once again. Post-mortem of 13 people killed in yesterday's encounter with suspected Kuki militants in Technopal district conducted at Jennings today. Armed miscreants opened fire several rounds of bullets towards Pukhao Santipur, a Meitei village under Sagolmang police station in Imphal district last midnight. Nupi Samaj in coalition against drug and alcohol condemned state cabinet's decisions taking yesterday to legalize liquor in Manipur. Mass missed call campaign for inclusion of Meitei community in scheduled tribe list of Indian Constitution crossed target of 5 lakh missed calls. And Myanmar junta leader calls upon armed ethnic groups involved in battling against Myanmar's ruling military to solve their problems politically. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. Until then, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Shri Shri Gaurachandraye Namaha Purvashram Dekhoi Khwai Pumnamak Pukon Biramba MSME